Video chat is changing the world. More and more people are avoiding face-to-face conversations, and it's now becoming this online conversation. So today I'm going to talk about the dating world because, well, there was an update to an app that I noticed. Well, because I'm on these online dating platforms, and the update was video and voice chat, which means you can call or video call someone before even meeting them physically, face to face. Yeah. So, what does this do? Well, it's going to affect a lot of businesses because all those coffee shops where those first dates take place, well, a lot of people aren't going to be going there anymore. And that's an interesting piece. I think this is a good safety piece because you can make sure that the person's real, make sure their photos are accurate. You can have a quick conversation with them before you actually meet them. So, I mean, it's good from a safety perspective because I think a lot of people don't want to meet first. They want to make sure that you're a real human being. They want to do that as best as possible. Well, before it was photos. Actually, before photos, it was just text. And before that, well, there wasn't any online dating, so it would be face-to-face as the first point of contact. Now you have this video chat, which means you need to be on your A game through technology. And, I mean, I see it as a good thing for the people that just want to make sure that things are safe. Would I recommend using it from a successful dating standpoint? No. I think a lot of people will become unsuccessful because what will happen is the conversation won't be as authentic. I find that video chat lags almost every single time, or there's a connection error, or there's something lost in translation. And you don't really get a feel for the person's body language. You don't really get a feel for how they're acting in front of you because, well, you might just see their head on the video chat. So is it as personal as it could be? No. And, I mean, if you're not that far away, why can't you just meet face-to-face in the first place? I mean, you've got the photos. Why not just go straight to the date? Well, again, there's this security standpoint. Do I know you're a real person? Not 100%. Not until I actually see you talking. And that's where video chat comes in. So video chat has been around for a while in the form of Skype, FaceTime, and now I see it getting implemented into these apps. And dating is going to be a big piece. For women, I think it's great. For men, well, they hopefully can lead a conversation in video chat. I find it very difficult. I've had a number of video chats with just average people through coaching, through consulting, and I think it does the job in terms of being able to talk to people all over the world, but for the real true connection, you want to really get to know someone, the first stage of a date should be face-to-face. At least from a dating standpoint. For a business standpoint, video chat is brilliant and it allows you to have those conversations. And that's great. But yeah, this face-to-face stuff I feel is important. Like, physical face-to-face will bring a more genuine connection. And I think a lot of people are probably going to see some failures from video chat because, well, also, what's the first thing you're going to remember about the person? Oh, I video chatted with them. I met with them on video chat. There's something about that that might not seem quite right. It might work. I mean, it might work for some people, but other people typically do better face-to-face. My conversations are always better when I'm literally face-to-face with someone, where we can have a quality exchange, and we're not worried about whether the internet connection's dying or whether our phone's about to die. There's a bunch of anxieties around video chat, which bottles up inside of us. From a cost standpoint, though, it's great. I mean, I can save tons of money by not going on real dates. I don't have to take people to coffee shops or museums or restaurants, all that kind of stuff. I could just video chat with them, get to know them, and do it that way. Sure. Yeah, I don't have to drive 20 kilometers just to see somebody. I can just meet them from the comfort of my home. I mean, if I look at it though, a man should have to work harder to get somebody, right? To have a relationship, I feel like a man has to work a little harder than that. I feel like the ease of dating has become, well, it's become easier in terms of the process, but actually finding somebody, settling down with someone, that's becoming more and more challenging. The process of cohesively working with somebody in a relationship, that's becoming more and more difficult, it seems, among millennials. And there's that challenge because face-to-face is not as common, but the real quality communication is only going to happen through face-to-face. So how is video chat going to play out? Well, certainly it will save people a lot of money. I think you'll have a lot of surface-level conversations. I think you'll have a lot of first dates through video chat, but it won't translate to second date because the authenticity, the genuine feeling, the real intimate connection can't take place over an internet connection. It's a bit of a challenge to build. As a first step, I mean, sure, let's give it a try. Let's experiment. Let's see what happens. Let's see if people succeed from it. It'll be interesting to see what kinds of success results we get from it. I think it's a tool. It's a tool that people can use. If they don't feel comfortable meeting face to face, video chat's a comfortable way to say hello. And hopefully the men have their A game because it's a little bit more of a challenge to have a quality conversation. But I think it can work out. I'm all for trying new things, so we'll see what happens. I do think, though, even after the video chat, you should say, hey, it would be great to connect face-to-face, get to know each other a little better beyond this. I mean, it would be good to get there, right? Because that's much more meaningful. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. It's an interesting landscape. And this is just for the dating industry. There's plenty of industries out there that are going to be implementing video chat at some form or another. At some point, somewhere, video chat will definitely be the next thing. I mean, we already have Skype and FaceTime, but now we're taking this and we're building it into applications. So it's interesting. Interesting to see how the dating world is evolving, and it will continue to evolve as we become this online connected world. Yes. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time.